Hi YouTube, I'm Caitlin. This is my first alone video. I'm just going to go over today's news because they were like a little update. I was watching the news and I picked out a couple of stories that I thought were pretty, bizarre and interesting. So I'm going to start. An 11-year-old was charged with DUI and reckless driving. She said she was on her way to pick up her sister from some concert when she swerved off the road, cut a flip in the air, and hit a fire hydrant. I didn't do that when I was 11. I didn't, drink and drive. I started that when I was about 7. Maybe go to AA and all. But, seriously. What? Who lets this kid drink? Who lets this kid drive? But, props to her. She's got way more grapes than I do. Moving along, the Wienermobile, which is the Oscar Mayer Wiener van, was pulled over because someone stole the tag off the back of it. Oh my god. Why would you steal... I can understand why you'd steal the tag off the Oscar Mayer Wiener, Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But seriously, what is this guy gonna do? Go home and screw it on his wall? It's quite amazing what people will do these days. But yeah, yet again, props to this guy. There is this guy in I think California, I'm not sure, I don't take that to the bank, but his wife was having an affair with this guy, and he put a suit on this guy, and sued him for $4,802 for stealing his wife. And I think it's insane that there are lawsuits for that now, because you can sue someone for anything. You really can. And I think that is insane. If you're the one who's lost, your husband or your wife, it works out in your favor pretty well. I just think it's insane. But moving forward, unemployed scientists prove dogs like beer in 4-week study. Yeah, 3 STEM search biologists, unemployed STEM search biologists, proved the dogs like beer. And I think everyone understands why they're unemployed now. Yeah. If the best you can do is prove dogs like beer, then I can see why you're unemployed. There's a picture with the article, and they've got this funnel, like a keg funnel, and the guy's holding it up like you're pouring beer into it with the end of it in the dog's mouth, and the dog's like, yeah! Anyways, this is one of my favorites. There's the new Elmo doll they came out with. It apparently has a slight defect. It's supposed to sing something, I didn't write it down, something like, love Elmo and pet his fur, something like that. But what it actually comes out to saying is, beat up Elmo and rip your fur out. How great is that? And people are like so pissed off, and they're trying to sue, and it's Sesame Street. We all knew that Elmo was kind of evil. He's satanic. He tried to kill me when I was little. With the god-awful songs and all. A, B, C, easy as... Yeah, try to go on with your head all day. But yeah, I think that's pretty silly. And I hate it. I wonder if, it was on purpose. It's got to be bored working in those factories all day. Seriously. If you're working in an Elmo doll factory all day, I can imagine that it gets pretty boring, and I think I would do that too. How hilarious. But anyways, moving forward. A woman got charged with a $1,000 fine or 90 days in jail because her cow was mooing too loud on her farm. Her neighbor had made 27 complaints to law enforcement. If you don't want to hear a cow mooing, you probably shouldn't live next to a farm. I mean, that's just, you know, what I'm saying, because, but, you know, rational thoughts. Obviously, you know, why? But, yeah, she was making complaints about it, you know, it was mooing too loud, which, it's a cow. But, it's like mooing at the full moon and pissing her off and she can't sleep. But when law enforcement officers came out, it didn't moo at all. It was, you know, sitting there, you know, doing what cows do, which is eating and pooing. But, and they did you know, of course they did a story on it. And they showed the cow, and the cow was just sitting there like, get this fucking camera out of my face. And then it licks the camera. But it's, you know, it's just ridiculous. People just want to whine about any and everything. But, yeah.